Now let's imagine a situation where we need landing page examples very quickly for our clients so that we can quickly demo them um, as quickly as possible. So it's plain ChatGPT, and I'm asking it to write a landing page for an imaginary AI consultancy company. So we can see that it's giving me the text that is needed, that might be needed in for the consultancy company. Now let me write, give me HTML or code for that, right? So again, it's writing CSS for me, it's writing HTML, it's doing pretty good, right? Not bad. So once this HTML is ready, I can copy the code and see how it looks in CodePen or something like that. So I'll paste it here. And you can see here, this is how it looks. Definitely something that I won't like to, share with the client. And also it's not very responsive. Now let's try to do the same thing with a custom GPT called landing page live in 10 minutes. So I'll use one of the existing prompts. So plan a landing page with 6 components, for example. And you can see that it's it's creating an imaginary company, a bit of description, a color theme in a very specific format, right? Primary and all. And it is also suggesting the components that it would be creating. I can very easily chat with it and ask it to add different components, ask it with the list of component it has. Now let me tell it to go ahead with the above plan and create a landing page. We'll see that it immediately starts creating a landing page for me. You can see that it has a very solid structure to it. It's using Tailwind, it's using Font Awesome, it's using a library called Landing Page UI Kit. It's using the same color scheme that it created for us, right? And you can see it is populating very real-like data, right? Related to the company, it's creating very, very real-like data. I'll hit continue generating. And once I have the HTML ready here, you can see I'll copy the code and try to test it in the same CodePen. I don't need doc type declaration in the CodePen. And you can clearly see the difference, right? A very nice menu, um, a very nice hero section, very, very well polished, literally something that I can, as it is, maybe forward to the client. And the best part is it's fully responsive. You can see that it's fully responsive. The menu is working as expected. I can ask to make changes as I need. So depending on the eco solutions, it has a green theme, for example. So let me ask it to please use blue color. So again, I just said that please use blue color. It's trying to match, you know, relevant colors to all the sections, the background color, the text color, and everything. It's recreating the HTML for me. I'll again hit continue generating because it's generating a very real-like web page for me. I copy the code, give it to the CodePen, and you can see that I have a landing page, very real landing page, responsive landing page in very, very nice blue color. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, friends, it's not a coincidence that there is such a symmetry in the color. It has a very consistent look. It's very responsive. Also, I can, because it's LLM, it's ChatGPT, I can tell it whenever someone hits contact us, this particular form should open, right? Or whenever, subscribe now is clicked, all of this information should be sent to a Google form or something like that, right? So I can ask ChatGPT to do literally anything, right? And I'll have a very nice landing page which follows a very consistent structure in less than 10 minutes. And this is the power of custom GPT. So let me walk you through the code. Again, the difference. Let's see the difference side by side. So here is the solution that ChatGPT generated. So this is the landing page that ChatGPT generated with minimal prompts. And this is the solution that our custom GPT generated with very minimal prompting, right? And we are able to customize every aspect of it using the handlers for each of the buttons. Now let's go through the source code of landing page live in 10 minutes. So I'll hit edit GPT. So first thing you will see that I have trained it with a lot of custom information. So this landing page UI kit is a very, very, very new module. None of the LLMs are aware of it. Maybe it's your custom component library for your company, for your agency, right? An LLM is not aware of it. I have trained it with that. I have trained it, training it will be a wrong word. I have provided it example configuration for each components. I have given it the boiler HTML template that it should use. And I have given it a full example as well with 13 or 14 components. So here is the knowledge part. I've provided it enough knowledge. Now, if I go to landing page UI kit, okay, and let's try to give it to ChatGPT, okay. Let's go to ChatGPT and try to give it to it. Use this particular library and use 5 of its components. So it's searching for web. You can see that it's trying to use the Tailwind, Font Awesome latest because all of these are a part of they are a part of this particular page. Okay, it's writing some extra CSS which is not needed, and it's creating certain sections. It's writing some event handlers and then creating certain components. Not bad, right? And seems like the code is generated. And if I copy the code and paste it into the HTML, so there are certain issues here. Things did not work exactly as expected, but with a lot of tweaking and a lot of prompting, maybe we can make it work the way we intend to do, right? But GPT is a total game changer. It's very, very specialized assistant, as you can see. So here I've provided these information, this extra knowledge to it, this relevant knowledge to it. And then comes the prompting part, right? So system prompt is basically we are giving it a persona. We are asking it to behave like an expert front-end engineer who specializes in creating responsive landing pages. So a very, what to say, very specialized and customized assistant. Usually, whenever you are writing, the best place to start is with the workflow. Okay. So how it should interact with the user. So in the step 1, we have clearly told it that if user is starting without a product detail, company detail, start by outlining an imaginary product, right? And these should be included, and they should be using sections from this particular knowledge that we have provided it, right? Again, once the user approves the plan, then what they need to do and how they build the landing page. And while writing these steps, you will realize a lot of things, right? For example, how it should compose the color combination, because that was very specific. How it should load the configuration, what kind of dummy data should it use, how should it create those beautiful and consistent images with consistent colors. For example, in green theme, we saw those green images. In blue, we saw those blue images. How to do that. For them, you know you write them step by step. So this is the template or the boilerplate that you should be using. Again, we are using all the prompting techniques that we learned in the previous section, all of them, nothing new, right? Then we are asking it to take help of the example that we have provided to it. How to customize each component, we are teaching it that. How to do the color configuration, so we have given it an example and we have given it formula. Nothing was a coincidence. We have given it a formula uh, to compose a color theme using just one primary theme. Some of the components needs override the theme. For example, footer literally overrides rest of the theme. So that is something we have taught it. For images, it should use dummy images and a relevant short text and a relevant color. So we have trained it for that. And then comes the interaction with user, and the things that we want to reiterate and kind of enforce, we can write in the remembered section here. Again, everything that we learned in the prompting section, we have used it here. So here we are giving a very good context, persona, and workflow to it. And also we are giving a lot of examples, custom examples, and those examples, those knowledge is uploaded here, and the result is clearly in front of you. So this is a very nice example, and you can imagine the use cases, right? You can provide it, lots of relevant information, lots of knowledge, and you can give it very good prompt. And anyone in your team, provided they have access to this custom GPT, provided they know how to use it, they can have a very consistent looking landing page, and that can be given to your clients, right?